One tomorrow night at Tulane. They've done, David Pierce and his staff have come in and done a tremendous job and infused a lot of energy into the program. Obviously, a lot of positive thoughts. Obviously, their staple is pitching. Are they still leading the nation in pitching? If not leading it, they got to be right up there at the top with a sub-2 ERA. And they've won several games late. Rallied in the 9th inning, won games in extra innings. So I'm sure all the times they do that builds a lot of confidence among their team, and I'm sure they're feeling very good about themselves. It's going to be a big game tomorrow night, big crowd, I'm sure. It's not the most pleasant place for the LSU Tigers to go play as far as the way that the things that they hear yelled at them from the stands. But it's fun. It's a great environment and one that we're looking forward to.
What's one of the things when any new head coach takes over a program, taking stock of your players, that adjustment period? What's that like? And can you just kind of relate to what Coach has gone through?
I've done it 4 times. Hopefully, never have to do it again. It's there's so much to address. When you come in and you want to put your signature on the program, but I think there's a phenomena for failure, to have a better phrase, let's call it a breath of fresh air. A new guy comes in and he's optimistic and positive, and the players sometimes forget how good they had it with the previous coach because they become so used to the previous coach that any change kind of rejuvenates them a little bit. And David is an excellent coach. There's no question about that. But so is Rick Jones. And David has I'm sure he's brought in his own techniques and his own ways. I don't know him well enough as a coach to tell you what specifically he would have done. But it's obvious that the players are believing in themselves a lot more, and they're having fun, and they're doing a good job. So, I'm happy when Tulane has a good program because it makes our little rivalry that much more intense.